Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugger Bros? It's Wednesday. You know what that means. We're here hanging and chilling. HMG AEW Dynamite watch along and bell count. Whoop, whoop. Don't forget you can sign your NDA, get your bell count in. Yeah, pal. Let's see who we got joining us tonight so far. Let's see, before you go any further, I'm gonna go 12 belts. I'm gonna go 12 belts tonight. And what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Always a pleasure. Whoop, whoop. And we got Lab Rat too. What's up, pal? What are they testing on you tonight? Whoop, whoop. Good to see you guys. Let's get this thing started. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome, Zane. Whoop, whoop.
What a moment it was, and we will hear from our
Lab Rat with 8 belts. So we got joining. We got Cold Blooded. Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Ready to crash the party. Wow, look at Jacob Friedman, MJF. Oh, he's angry. He's mad. He's ticked off.
You should be all right. You should be all right.
We witnessed a... No. See, I'm not like your paper champion, Darby Allin. When I come out here, you show me the respect I've earned.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Whoop, whoop.
Last week will forever be known as
We'll do all the enjoying for you, pal. Whoop, whoop.
3 days prior to my match against Darby Allin, for make no mistake about it, my AEW World Championship, I wrestled in an all-out war against Kenny Omega, and I came out victorious. But I did not come out without being banged up, without being bruised, without being battered. 3 days later, I show up to work, get hit in the nuts. That skank Aubrey Edwards does a fast count. Both my shoulders were up. So no, Darby Allin ain't your world champion, folks. Darby Allin is a dirty little cheat. Do you morons actually believe that Darby Allin can beat me at 100%?
Whoop, whoop.
Do you disrespectful little shitheads actually believe that Darby Allin could beat
Point
me
saying,
if I was
whoop, whoop.
prepared? Well, then you must have short-term memory loss, so allow me to give you a lesson on OMJF. I am the most complete professional wrestler in the history of this sport. I am the man who has to offer. I am the man who made sure Hangman Adam Page could never be world champion ever again. The man who kicked out of the one-wing angel like it was freaking nothing. I am the best professional wrestler in the world. Darby Allin, I don't give a damn about your main event match against the Psycho Killer. I don't give a shit. If you have an ounce of dignity in your fragile little body, right?
Hey, what's up, Grass? Doing well. What to do with you? Whoop, whoop.
My world championship right now. Don't hold your breath, Max.
Very well could be.
An interesting development, not the world champion, but instead the champion, the Jet, Kevin Knight.
There's one belt.
But hey, Kevin Knight's got every right to walk out here and show off what he has done in his short time here at AEW. Well, the Jet better be careful. MJ. The Jet is sticking to the front of his plane in the former AEW World Champions business. He could be grounded very soon. Man, different city, same old Max coming out here and whining like a little.
Too legit to Kubi got Hammer in the house. Whoop, whoop. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Happy Hump Day. Hope all is well.
Portland, I know y'all tired of hearing Max talk.
So
the Jet just landed.
And today was a pretty good day.
Gonna switch up just a little bit.
Worked, made some money. Showing the HMG fam. Whoop, whoop.
It's about to get real, Max.
And then I got the sandwich I cooked at work.
It's here.
Because I work since I work at Papa John's. I got these new sandwiches. Had the new oven-baked sandwiches, but no Italian ones. We got pepperoni at the store. So what I did was I went to the local grocery store. I bought some salami. And I basically put together my own sandwich at work with pepperoni, salami, and cut pepperoncinis and cooked some air fried some bacon. Put that on there. Getting ready to eat that. Whoop.
Want a rematch and how you were cheated, but don't you remember in the middle of the ring for what seemed like an eternity? So if anybody is talking about getting cheated and screwed, it's the Jet. Because 2 belts right now. Okay.
Oh, sounds delicious.
So, first of all, what an elegant speaker you are.
Points, cold-blooded.
You're
Whoop.
Aristotle level with how deep you are. Let's go over the great points you made. You're the Jet. That's TNT champion. The Jet had you beat, MJF. The Jet thinks it's socially acceptable to be friends with Speedball Mike. The Jet should be the AEW World Champion. Did I get all that right? Cool. Well, obviously your memory's not all that great because if my memory serves me correctly, and it always does because I'm always the smartest person. I beat you with a heat seeker for an easy dub. So no, you should not be world champion. If anyone in this company should be world champion, it's me and me alone.
Yeah, I'd like to see him try to pull up a promo with no cuss words. Without cussing.
See the new hardware? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your brand spanking new TNT champion. Great stuff. We appreciate it. What a championship is, huh? And it fits you like a glove. It really does. Because you're a TNT champion type. A workhorse. A good average Joe. Someone like you know, someone with a ceiling. Someone who will never be AEW World Champion. Someone who should know step into my ring and breathe in my air. Someone who damn sure
Now kiss.
You know what, Max? You keep running your mouth, and the Jet is gonna have to slap that. Send your ass packing.
Point saying whoop whoop.
Because you're doing a lot of fibbing, Max. You're talking about the Jet is not AEW championship material. Anybody can look at the Jet and see that I'm an absolute gold mine. And you want to talk about the lineage and just how this is the workhorse title of the team.
That is a really good comparison, Zane. That's a really good comparison.
I've never held this belt before. Because somebody like you that's always had everything handed to him, how about we keep that trend going, Portland? How about we keep that trend going and the Jet hands you an ass whooping? Nah, shut.
Nah, I have not had a chance to see that yet. I might put that on and go to sleep to it. I'm not 100% sure.
I've already proven I'm better than you. I'm confused. What do I get out of that? Although I take a step back and
oh shit, that sucks.
I gotta be honest, I think you kind of sold me on this belt. You made me kind of want it a little bit. Matter of fact, what really are of that TNT title. And I would love nothing more than to turn that pride into straight up depression.
That's tremendous, Lab Rat. Whoop, whoop.
Jet, you want to wrestle MJF, kid? Put that TNT title on. You know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's do it.
Title match. Cheers, genitals. Let's go.
Championship match. Talking about unexpected, talking about excitement, here we go. Here comes Bryce Remsburg. The Jet, Kevin Knight, MJF, one-on-one.
Whoop, whoop.
Championship to kick off our broadcast. Well, rather ignominious history when it comes to open challenges.
Hey, what's up, Scott Woodford? Whoop, whoop. Happy Hump Day. Good to see you. Hope all is well.
You're gonna dance with the devil next week, kid.
At least not this week. My time. My time.
Let's head to the back and our esteemed colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Guys, I'm here with the demand. Thank you all for being here, as well as Jericho. Guys, we've announced on Collision Man tag team match.
I think they did. I think they explained it on Collision. I'm not 100% sure.
What in the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I think it happened. I think it did happen on a Collision. I just didn't watch it.
He burnt every bridge. And on top of that, nobody's going to want to team with him, especially now that his new gimmick is the guy who gets his ass beat by the demand.
Ricochet, you can't say that anymore. Cease and desist.
What do you mean? Say what? What are you talking about?
My new moniker, way too long. I went and got it copywritten. Trademark lawyer.
I'm the one who said it.
It's a great idea, Bald. But what I can do is set you up with one of these brand new shirts. Available now at shopaew.com.
I will not sit here and entertain any of this crap. So you can mock me all you want. You can steal my idea. But on Collision, Jericho, we are going to steal your dignity. Because there is nobody in that locker room who wants to team with you. And hell, it doesn't matter if there were, because the result will be the same. The demand up. So this will end the same way it did at Dynasty, Jericho, with me pinning you via Rico Salt. Well, what you're forgetting, Ricochet, is I don't have to find somebody that likes me to team up with. I just have to find somebody that doesn't like you, old prick. Did he say don't ignore him? I don't find any two little goons he can.
One step ahead of Ricochet when it comes to trade.
Dude, that's why I like Renee. Renee is so good as a backstage interviewer. Like she's like, I like how she shows her, like, lets her own personality kind of get in there. Where Ricochet's like, what? Wait, what does he mean? He's like, yeah. Hey, what's up, Nelson? Whoop whoop. You going well? How you going? Yeet yeet.
Has just informed me it is official for next week on Dynamite from Fairfax, Virginia. The Jet Kevin Knight puts his TNT Championship on the line.
Maybe that'd be tremendous.
For the TNT title with the former AEW World Champion, perhaps going to rip the Jet a new one.
Yeah, she's good. She gets it. Get me the true jelly roll, pal. All right, I have not seen this new Leo Rush character, so I'm interested. Okay, I'm interested in seeing this. Like Stevie Richards put the new Leo Rush character over, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. There's no crying in wrestling. That's very true. That is very true.
To many of his opponents. Man is exactly what's made him this way.
Dude, he's gone straight Golem, pal.
Yes, Leo wants his precious. We want us our preciouses.
Big size differential. They recently reached Leo Rush, who was a tenured high flyer, had a lot of success all around the world. But his latest incarnation yet to really gain traction when it comes to wins and losses.
Leo Rush off from the hand to Brody King. And Brody, a tight grip on the Black Heart. Leo Rush biting.
Rush is a far sneakier, trickier opponent of late.
Attempted crossbody. Brody with ease. Oh my gosh. That's him and delivers. Leo Rush to the center of the ring.
Brody obviously is not afraid of what he's seen right now, but he's very cautious in many ways.
What does he make of this, right? Well, you have to remember, Tony, Brody King is no stranger to the arcane, the dark arts, the dark sides of professional wrestling. And so,
headed our way, watch out, first. Oh boy.
back to the chest. And Leo Rush trying to back up, put some distance between himself and Brody King. And now,
Yeah, that is true. We do not see enough younger guys these days trying to do more character work and be more creative and try something new. But yeah, it's kind of it's kind of Jury's still out on this one. Yeah, like an Abaddon.
Continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
What a terrifying visual we had there on top of the announce table. Good lord.
Honestly, you know what? This is my theory, Gruss. I think Leo's kind of realizing he is too small, so it's like, okay, if I'm too small, I gotta come up with a character, come up with a gimmick.
Looking for a count. The official taking over.
And now, Brody King attempting to make his way back.
Okay, yeah, then this could be like a, different version of that then.
Yep, like a torpedo. The tope both men into the desk, but on the apron. Now Brody's hurting here on the left shoulder. And right now being checked out by Aubrey Edwards. Oh, geez.
Dude, that was a good pairing. That was actually a really good pairing with Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley. It's just they didn't get full value out of that.
You thought that was a grin or a grimace on the face.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, agreed, Gruss. Would not have booked this match. Nice. Whoop, whoop. Chili dogs are always good. Whoop, whoop.
Leo Rush, the Blackheart, taking on Brody King one-on-one here tonight in our opening contest. Leo Rush attempting the
whoop, whoop.
But Brody was ready for it and drove him down.
And rebound stunner usually works at stuff.
Oh, didn't work that time.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh, driving clothesline.
Very close to his body ever since he smashed into the barricade just a few minutes ago. Referee Aubrey Edwards checks in, waves off the doctor after consulting with Brody King.
King, former AEW World Tag Team Champion with Bandito. Once he had that taste of gold, he wants to.
Leo Rush slips free of the grip of Brody King and targeting that left arm. This may be Leo's best option in the face of this much larger opponent.
Boy, great move by Leo that time, and now Brody is really in trouble. I was expecting this or not.
Yeah, Leo Rush is going through this transformation of not just his personality, but seemingly his psyche and things.
Wow, look at that. If it wasn't for Brody King, I think he would have got the big man up.
Brody King back down. Leo Rush looking for the console bomb, perhaps on the apron, but Rush goes for the eyes and sends Brody out to the floor.
Yeah, Gonzo bomb on the apron. Excalibur would have been curtains for Leo Rush. For anyone, actually.
Leo Rush, the gallop around the ring, and then the tope suicide.
That was straight up Gollum right there. That like thing he did around the ring where he's like, yeah, that was straight up Gollum.
Looking to attempt yet again.
Diving crossbody from Leo Rush, and you see Brody King once again favoring that left shoulder, Tony.
Yeah, body a couple of times earlier in the match, but now with the damage to the shoulder, he was able to take the big man down.
The damage to the shoulder and the added element. Leo Rush.
Looks like he's
Whoop,
going to
whoop.
jump again and try it one more time. Elevation. If it worked the first time.
Leo ascends to the top,
And Brody's up.
away. Leo Rush. Dash across the back. Now the cover.
Yeah, somebody more his size.
For Leo Rush.
Brody King making a statement with that fast kick out.
Yeah, no, yeah, this match should not have been booked.
As good as some people completely have.
Complete mismatch right now. This match should not be happening.
Menacing referee Aubrey Edwards, but still attempting to press on the attack. Leapfrogs up and over. Brody King. Waist lock. Brody. Switch. Sends Leo into the... It is crushing. Leo Rush in the corner now. Brings him up. Gonzo bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Counter with 7 straight wins. A win streak here on Dynamite for Brody King.
And notice though, Aubrey Edwards went to raise Brody's left arm. He waved her off. So perhaps the damage to that left arm, as we take another look at this Gonzo bomb, the damage to the left arm may be a little more severe than the big man wants to let on.
He went into the fires of Mount Mordor, pal.
Tonight, in the main event, I'll be keeping a close eye on that world title match. Tommaso Ciampa, if you come out on top. But Darby Allin. Darby, I'm so proud of you. But not proud enough to not bring the violence.
Well, Brody King perhaps anticipating the result of tonight's main event more than...
Yeah, never heard him hurt anyone with that, so that's always a good thing.
What I'm not big enough, not 6'4", not 250 pounds. I don't pass the airport test. Not charismatic enough. I'm not main event material. Let me tell you what I am. I am a husband, a father, a son, a brother. I have insane work ethic. Tonight isn't about villains and heroes. It's about passion. It's about proving that glass ceilings are imaginary. Tonight's for professional wrestling. It's for the greatest prize in this sport, the AEW World Title. So if you're asking me, am I ready? You have never seen a man more prepared for his moment than I am tonight. Now go ask Darby Allin, who won want this more than I need it.
Whoop, whoop. All right, hard commercial break, and we'll step outside for a little smoky toky. Be right back. Yeah, pal. And back. Whoop, whoop. So we got commercial break still going on. Oh, man. What a hump day. See if there's any update on Sol Ruka. Following that, man. I watched that bump again today. When she fell from the top, it looked like the back of her head hit that second table first. Because like she clearly bounced off. Like the first impact was it looked like the back of her head bouncing off that edge of that second table. Fart table. Dude, yeah, for real. Grass Tommaso, good because he has worked so hard and come a long way.
Christian and I will never get another tag team title shot. Now, I might be biased, but I think we deserve another one. So I came up with a plan. Because if nothing else, I'm a fair man. Came up with an idea that I don't even think you can refuse. You guys talk about being the best tag team of all time. FTR, the greatest tag team of all time, right? Debatable. But you're one of the best ever. That's non-debatable. Otherwise, you don't do this to my face. So here's the idea. At Double or Nothing, Christian and I challenge you for the AEW Tag Team Championships in a New York street fight. Now, I know your little brains are probably struggling with what exactly is in it for us. So here we go. You want to prove you're the best ever? If you beat us at Double or Nothing, we retire as a team. See, I know what my answer would be. And if you're actually the best tag team of all time, I know what your answer should be. Unless deep down inside, deep down, you know we're better. Well, one way to prove it. Now, like I said, I know what I'd do. But I'm a man. Ball's in your court, boys. willing to put it all on the line against FTR. And you have to imagine a pretty compelling offer for the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Our contest is scheduled for one fall. Being accompanied by Chris. Japan.
Well, ahead of this first ever one-on-one meeting, our cameras earlier today caught up with Hikaru Shida.
Tonight, AEW fans will be treated to the great Japanese style featuring. うちのミスターさ、うちの飼い猫ルッカの餌にしてやんだよ。
All right, so I like they're doing like more character work with Shida.
Nigel, I've got about 1,200 days on my language app, and I believe she said something about her cat.
Yeah, I heard that as well. I'm not sure exactly what she's going to do with her cat, or that's what she's going to do to Mina Shirakawa to her cat, but...
Oh, nice, gross. Whoop, whoop. And get me Miss Mina, pal.
Shida was saying, or what she has been saying recently, it's Mina Shirakawa, obviously, who has said you cannot trust Hikaru Shida.
I mean, it was trying to warn Chris Statlander.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like that.
It's tough to argue with the results because Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander both were the former AEW World Champions and undefeated as a tag team thus far.
Yeah, still a burgeoning career as a tag team, certainly. Which is going to be at the top of the women's tag team division. But certainly going to take a top caliber team to take the titles from them. But Shirakawa, despite her dancing and her joie de vivre, if you will, deep down has said she is trying to find out. She has promised. Who is responsible for attacking?
All right, so the only update I'm hearing is that according to Brian Alvarez, that basically her arms and shoulders took most of the brunt.
Your next big hit is one tear away. Find retailers or hobby shops near you. UpperDeck.com is Mina Shirakawa takes the side headlock.
Mina would not even shake hands with Shida. Wouldn't even reach out and shake hands with her.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
There was a kendo stick in the locker room, the crime scene, as we saw Tony Storm bludgeoned and flattened out. Well, one would have to think that Hikaru Shida, if she was responsible, wouldn't have been so silly to leave
In that room, Nigel. So a lot of suspects still on the board, but right now, Hikaru Shida.
At least they're keeping the Who Attacked Tony Storm angle going.
Hang on to that top rope.
Even though it's only mentioning it on commentary, at least they're still keeping it going.
Shida getting frustrated, grabbing a handful of hair on Mina and just wrenching her over.
Wow. Firing up Shirakawa, who's going to likely do the exact same thing. Yeah.
Mina and
Yeah, it's about to get.
both women, same idea with a drop kick and a
Ooh.
standoff here. In the early
Please, nobody get hurt.
Some serious staring going on between both women here. Oh, eyes in the back of her head, evidently.
I think she lured Shida into that.
Mina takes
Ooh.
down Hikaru Shida. Shida though back up to her feet. Bypasses
This
the
is.
corner, and now Mina able to slip.
It's like some of the sequences they were going for did oof no.
And now Mina comes around the sling. And fans, you heard it. It is official for 1 week from tonight when Dynamite returns to Fairfax, Virginia, the Eagle Bank Arena.
That's
MJF
funny, cold-blooded.
challenging
Whoop, whoop.
Kevin Knight for the TNT Championship. You still can join us for that one. Visit AEWTIX.com or scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then on Saturday, May 2nd, meet the Furious. Second, Mina Shirakawa very nearly put away Hikaru Shida. Shida, though, stacks up. Mina reverses. Two. And Shida up to the middle rope. And baiting in the former world champion. Swinging a missile with a jumping knee.
Yeah, this is really rough and sloppy.
This contest continues live on Dynamite.
It's like no chemistry, nothing's really connecting. They're just on in two different ballparks. Like one person's head is this way, the other person's head is this way.
How would I say this? Sheeta has done the majority of the instigation. Oh, here we go. Musha, a 3-mile samurai.
Where the best get sloppy.
Sheeta connects, and you see Mina Shirakawa clutch in the jaw.
I mean, yeah, it's all subjective, but
former AEW Women's World Champion.
And also at the same time, though,
has the advantage, but for how long we've seen
Mina
Shirakawa can beat Sheeta, though.
I forgot I was going there.
Perching on top of her opponent, very disrespectful cover, Nigel.
Very lackadaisical. The former Ring of Honor Women's TV champion. A casual cover like this as Shirakawa fighting back, and before he got to the break, was attempting to beat a confession out of a 3-time former AEW Women's Champion.
You know, Sheeta gone for such an extended period of time, 498 days. You can understand how aggressive she wants to be.
About that, it's called an education, Tony.
You're smart on the look, man. Great job.
Now, Hikaru Shida covers. Deep cover, but Mina able to kick out. Hikaru Shida, though, continuing to apply pressure to Mina Shirakawa. Mina, who in recent weeks, Nigel, we've seen her team with the Brawling Birds in the face of the AEW Women's World Champion Tekla, the Toxic Spider, Sky Blue.
It seems like they've at least.
A lot of people on the potential.
It's gotten better. Still not a great match, but at least they're clicking a little bit better as the match goes on.
Sheeta, the cover.
Surprise me if she sees her taking aim at you, Tony.
I don't think so.
Your advances at Tony Storm on many occasions.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't surprise me after she rejected you the 100th time. Your anger got too much for you. It's a possibility.
You bring up a good point, Tony.
No, you guys don't know me at all, man.
Well, Mina Shirakawa reaching for the ropes as Chris Statlander looking on. Well, now the right arm captured, half straight jab. Mina in trouble here.
I'm going to force her hips through to use the legs. Even more energy sapped away. And Sheeta now certainly has this match well at hand, ready to put things away any second now.
AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max. I'm Excalibur alongside Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness, and right now we are witnessing a battle between Mina Shirakawa and the 3-time former AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida. Shida, the hammer throw into the.
She had the belt 3 times. I did not know that. I knew she was the first one. I didn't know she won it 2 more times.
Shida with that one.
Got a lot going on here tonight, including tonight. The AEW World Title will be on the line. Darby Allin defends against Tommaso Ciampa. And then this Saturday, 2 huge title fights. The Trios title on the line. The conglomeration will take on the Don Callis family during Playoff Palooza. And the national title on the line. Jungle Jack Perry will defend against El Clone. Cross Raiders.
No, Riho was the first one. My bad.
Chris Statlander in action. As Hikaru Shida is down. What a great night we're going to have Saturday night. Back at a regular time.
Mina, the cover, both legs are hooked, and Shida kicking out.
And night on TNT.
Now this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT, HBO Max. Collision is back as now Mina Shirakawa hammering the knee of Hikaru Shida into the mat.
Shida, as we've documented before, 3 times she has won the AEW Women's Championship. For Shirakawa to pick up a victory here. Huge feather in her cap.
Mina, the knee breaker. And now the advantage is swung.
To set her up for the figure 4 here, I think, Excalibur. There you go.
The advantage has swung towards Mina Shirakawa, but Hikaru Shida ready for it. Shida Shirakawa now trying to take herself out of the range of her aggressor.
Yeah, this is absolutely meaningless. Like,
Mina's won many matches. She was desperate to get.
is this not like? Why is it not setting up for like maybe like? Why isn't it like a number one contendership match for Tekla or something like that?
And now on the outside, away.
At the very least.
Caught Mina Shirakawa. Shirakawa stumbled into the.
Yeah, Statlander's face right there is all our feet. Yeah, Statlander's face was sold it perfectly. That was so bad. They actually zoomed in on Statlander. She's just like, like she knew that was bad, and she's like, "Fuck, how do I sell this?"
Onto the apron. As Hikaru Shida just spiked Mina Shirakawa on the apron. And this match may just be a few moments away from a victory for Hikaru Shida.
So Mike Posey check in with Mina. Mina is trying to get to her feet, but she can only get to a sitting position.
Hikaru Shida. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Mina.
Yeah, pal hammer. Whoop whoop.
Still alive, but for how much longer? Tamashii!
Get us a point, eh?
No, Mina again kicking out.
Actually, get us a pair of points, mate.
And that's what Mina's doing right now.
A little mustard on the kick out. Or wasabi is the
I don't think it's Ralph. It's like this. It was the episode where Homer was. I think it was Homer the Clown, or Homer became a Krusty impersonator, and he beat and he was at did some sort of an appearance at a Krusty Burger, and then he beats the shit out of the Krusty Burglar, and then I guess he's beating the shit out of him. This kid is like this one kid, and like all these kids are horrified, and one kid's like, "Stop! He's already dead." It wasn't Ralph though, just some random kid.
Fighting the contact, question mark kick. Become a very physical match, gentlemen. Very physical.
Whoop whoop.
Now Mina,
Thick thighs save lives, pal.
drop kick takes down Hikaru Shida. Shida rolled through to a knee. Mina to continue to apply pressure. A sling blade from the top. Mina Shirakawa.
Okay, cool.
2. No, Shida.
What kind of a kick out was that?
Fans that thought that was a 3 count.
second attempt.
Nigel, we saw Mina soften up the knee of Hikaru Shida earlier, perhaps about to pay some dividends.
And Shida doing the right thing, trying to A, roll over to reverse the pressure, and B, keep that roll going to force a break on the ropes.
Well, Mina was not letting go at all, and Mike Posey had to admonish her. And look at Mina is like, put her hands on the official.
She was looking for the kendo stick.
Hikaru Shida looking for a shortcut. It's not usually like her. Looks like Chris Statlander now disarms Mina Shirakawa, takes away the kendo stick, and
Statlander did the right thing.
frustration of jumping. Caught Mina on the way in, and now the
We could have got there in 5 minutes. We could have got to this, and we could have got to that finish in 5 minutes.
out her tag team partner Hikaru Shida, whether she intended for things to go that way for Mina Shirakawa, Nigel, we may never know, but either way, Hikaru Shida victorious tonight.
Woo woo.
Interaction between tag team partners.
A hard-earned victory for Hikaru Shida, with fans still to come tonight. Our main event, Darby Allin puts his newly won AEW World Championship on the line for the first time against the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. But coming up on Sunday, May 24th, Double or Nothing, we will witness the highly anticipated clash for the AEW
International Championship as the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, challenges the champion, the Rainmaker, Okada. Let's take a look at the champion.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. If they're gonna do that, I mean, there's other women. There's plenty of other women on the roster you could use for that, or just have you don't even need Strat. You don't even need Strat. Now you could do it like you could.
This is competition. These are
Like, now they could. Here's the way they could do it. They could have Sheeta try to get in between Willow and Strat and try to make them believe that they're trying to stab each other in the back or something like that. But then they see through it and come together.
Takeshita, you're gonna regret challenging me at Double or Nothing. Yes.
That's one of the better matches they've been actually doing a somewhat decent job building towards is Takeshita and Okada. The only it really should have happened sooner. Like some of the shit some of the things that happened between those guys months ago, it should have happened months ago. It's like hard commercial break. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit up Google, see if they know anything about Sol Ruka. See how she's doing. Yeah, trying to find anything new. Okay, she's able to get back up and walk on her own. Yeah, she's got to be in some sort of concussion protocol. Dude, the way that back of her head smacked the edge of that second table. Yeah, fans don't know how to act. They need to get put back in their places, which is sad. It's really sad that you have to kind of keeps fans away, almost like wild animals. I need some more of the sandwich. Whoop, whoop. %100 Hammer. 100%.
Beyond the 2 hours that we're on the air here every Wednesday night, we spend a lot of time in the arena. So does our medical staff and all of our production crew and everything. You hear a lot today, you and I, we're about Will Ospreay basically on thin ice. He was since his return from injury.
Well, of course, he had that incredible match against John Moxley we all know about, where he really let his emotions take over. He's working on emotion right now, Excalibur, and a lot of times that serves you. Sometimes it works against you because you saw the pain, you saw the injuries, and you move forward, Nigel. But it was that judgment call of the doctor to allow Ospreay to compete, be it tonight. No question he's not 100%, but sufficiently able to defend himself. And against this man, for how much longer? And his opponent. Incarnated by Don Callis from Brisbane, Australia. Weight 281 pounds.
and Mark Davis, Will Ospreay just charging at one another. Ospreay looking for hidden blade. Davis just lowered the shoulder and bounced Ospreay to the outside.
Yeah, that with how reckless that dude is. It's at this point, if he hasn't been quadriplegic at before 40, it's his fault. No one to blame but him.
Will Ospreay, during the pandemic, opened his home to Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher, allowed them. And this, Don, this is how Davis repays that.
You know what? I hate staying at people's homes. Why would I?
Right, yeah. Ospreay does not have to do any of the crazy stuff that he does. He's charismatic. He can cut a promo, and he's more than competent in the ring. That's all he needs. That's all he needs. Instead, he does this ridiculous shit, and then he's got double neck fusion surgery, and he's out here still doing even more crazy shit. Yeah, if he's a quadriplegic before 40, his fault. 100% his fault, and no one to blame but himself.
No pun intended, speed. 17 matches this year. More matches than anyone else in the Don Callis family. The real workhorse.
He really is the workhorse. 6'4.5", 270 pounds, and athletic.
But Ospreay taking the hard way, and Davis, you can see the pained look on his face. Will Ospreay, each week he comes out, Tony, seems like he's got a new layer that he's going to take on.
161 days between neck surgery, double neck fusion, and getting back in the ring. 160.
Head right off would have been better for everybody.
Ospreay returns Davis to the ring. Now Ospreay lining up his former friend. Spring forward elbow strike by Ospreay. Connects there. Lateral press. Davis, though, kicking out barely a 1 count.
A lot of excitement here tonight, and not only that, to add to the excitement here tonight in our world title match we got coming up, the return of Samoa Joe. He'll be. How about this program for Portland, Oregon?
Samoa Joe injured.
Samoa Joe's back. Whoop, whoop.
Now poised to make his return, and of course that main event match you mentioned, Tony. Darby Allin puts his AEW World Championship on the line for the first time ever against Tommaso Ciampa. We heard from Brody King earlier, Nigel. He said he's going to be watching. Great entrance.
That was great. That was great. He just chopped him down.
Oh, wow. Almost in his forehead on the apron did Ospreay, went falling out of the ring that time.
As Will Ospreay battling Mark Davis live. AEW. Tony
Whoop, whoop.
Schiavone and Don Callis and Don, your man Mark Davis seems to be on a mission to completely dismantle his former friend Will Ospreay.
So that friendship, those days have passed a long time ago.
It's very apparent right here. Look at this, and then driving the head of the.
Yep. I mean, I guess it's all it just all depends, Hammer. It just all depends.
Davis is looking for a power bomb. But Ospreay connects to the face of Mark Davis. I think that would have been.
Times are slow at the ice cream truck, pal.
Ospreay, what is he gonna? Huge risk. Can it pay off for the aerial assassin? Continues live on Dynamite. Fans, do not go anywhere.
What a remarkable thing. Will Ospreay, such cat-like agility. A regular person takes a step.
Ospreay using a closed fist there on Davis. Davis has got a head like a cinder block.
Whoop whoop.
You can see, giving a glance at that left shoulder.
Smart wrestling here by Mark Davis. You're okay, buddy.
Yeah, I was trying to make a joke there. I mean, I got what you were saying. I was just trying to lighten the mood and make a joke. But yeah, 100% right, especially Dynamite Kid. Like looking at Ospreay right now, that's who comes to mind immediately is Dynamite Kid. Except he's not a complete violent psychopath. And a decent dude.
Ospreay's going to be a skid mark right now after that. Davis just squashed him.
Certainly Ospreay in a world of hurt now. See him grabbing at his left wrist, trying to move his fingers. Damage to the neck, radiating down the left arm.
Because it does kind of feel like Ospreay's trying to be like this generation's Dynamite Kid. Yeah, at this rate you are, but in all the wrong ways. Well, a lot of the wrong ways, I should say.
He owes me a lot. Don, you're very lucky. You just didn't get Mark Davis disqualified with that whole
Exactly. I don't think it would have mattered to you right now.
Ospreay spat at me. I was just defending myself.
Did no such thing. Now Davis the cover.
He knows that Ospreay is going to get out of that.
But not
Look at this.
An athlete of Mark Davis's size, putting his knees on an opponent's chest. Sure, he may not get the pinfall there, but it's still driving the oxygen out of Ospreay's lungs.
You've heard me talk.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything out there that's going to fix that at the moment yet.
All the guys in my family have long arms. You're seeing the advantage of that right now with Mark Davis with his abdominal stretch. Very long arms.
Yeah, you certainly have some real big, dangerous competitors on your team, so to speak. Lance Arch, case in point. Ooh, look at this standing guillotine right on the damaged neck of Ospreay. Could see a tap here.
This is very dangerous territory for Will Ospreay as Mark Davis ranching on the.
Man, this still blows my mind to this day. That whole, I remember that one. I want to say it was Omega and Ospreay, and they did the spot where Ospreay hit Omega with the Tiger Driver, and then Omega landed right on his head and got seriously hurt. Like, yeah, we did it on purpose. Yeah, we dropped him on his head on purpose to get a more of a real reaction. Wait, what? So as he shoot, you drop the dude on his head. She wanted a much more real reaction from the crowd, and Kenny was cool with it.
Ospreay, Mark Davis, former friend, doing battle for us here tonight. Wait a second, Ospreay looking for a spring. On the damaged neck of Will Ospreay, referee Paul Turner checking in with Ospreay. As Davis, though, still on the
On that neck breaker, but it ended up worse for him.
Davis lateral press.
Yes, yeah, the old school body slam. Yes. If both guys, the guy giving it, the guy taking it, sells it, the crowd will buy it. You just got to sell it. Sell, 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 sell. And slow the fuck down.
Does not slow down. He knows no other way. I told him, I said, you know, kids, you just came back for a neck injury. You just need to maybe, I don't know, 70, 80%. He said, I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Rated B for Badass? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
That's all I know.
Hope all is well.
Very similar to our AEW World Champion Darby Allin in that regard.
Absolutely.
But as a shoot, though, the person giving a move or performing a move, yeah, they should be selling it too. They should be selling. They're putting everything into hitting it or applying that hold.
On the back of the neck. Sneaky rabbit punch there by Will Ospreay.
Good night. Good and bang. Hey yo.
After the strike, was able to get a real tight pinfall attempt. But look at this. Setting up for it.
Ospreay hitting Blade once again.
Mr. No Monikers needed in the house.
Ospreay changes. Catches Davis in the midsection. Davis though anchors himself to the center. Hammer throw boot by Ospreay. Now Ospreay again. Ospreay lacking the strength, Nigel, to pick up Mark Davis.
Davis certainly has it in spades as Ospreay.
Boy, Ospreay is such a fighter. He's an amazing fighter. That.
The ace of the HMG Pick'em Challenge and HMG Pick'em Challenge face-up champion. Let's talk about it. What's up, Todd? Whoop, whoop. Happy Hump Day, Hope boys. Good to see you. Yeah, for real. Where's some Brawling Birds? Get me the Brawling Birds, pal. Yeah, give me Ospreay's wife and her tag team partner. Or his fiance, I should say.
Right now, he's having his way against his former partner.
Davis, he was looking for that devastating power drive, but Ospreay trading.
Nice, Todd. Whoop, whoop.
Makers as Davis. The reversal by Ospreay. Cover. 2-0. Davis kicking out.
Now, Ospreay got that.
Will Ospreay is a gifted wrestler. A great athlete.
Nigel, a masterful way for Will Ospreay. Momentum against him.
It absolutely was. Ospreay reflex.
Thoughts on Mania? Honestly, I thought it was like a slightly above average Mania. Between both nights, slightly above average. There's some moments I liked and enjoyed. There's some I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Or, nah, that doesn't work for me, brother.
Series of elbows. Oh, what a right hand. And now, Davis. No, Ospreay. Oh, comes around the corner, the hook kick.
Still on his feet is Davis.
Is ready for it. Now Davis. Drop suplex.
High angle backdrop driver.
Oh, he's hurt. Ospreay's hurting now, guys. Holding on to his traps.
Second one.
Agreed.
Davis.
I know they do have one kid together. Honestly, for Ospreay's, like, for his own health and sake, I hope he pops out a few more.
Now Davis brings Ospreay back in the hard way. 3 in a row. Ospreay in serious trouble here. Davis covers, puts the leg tight.
Great kick out by Ospreay, but he's in trouble because Davis is just going back to the well over and over again.
Yeah, Don, you're right. It was a great kick out because, as Excalibur said, a tight cover. That time, Paul is doing the.
Or him and Winter pop out a few more just to kind of help out, you know?
Man in the ring as Davis connects with the NZ Gary.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Hater, Windsor.
Could be poised to unleash that running.
Where did that come from?
Here's a cover.
2, 0, Davis.
And again, you can see the way Ospreay attempted the pinfall. Did not.
Yeah, or at the very least, okay, before I let you leave this office, you're signing this waiver of that I gave you medical advice. You're ignoring it. That way, my ass is covered.
Yeah, you're right. We've seen him flex his hand a couple of times.
Right now.
Whatever dumb shit you do.
Shut down by Mark Davis.
Folded him up like a suitcase.
And on this man, Mark Davis is the way to stop.
I heard that went really well. And good for him. And grats to him. I could see Brody Lee Jr. having a big future in wrestling when he gets older. Yeah, stupid. But at least with that apron pile driver, that looked like that was all Mark Davis's ass and thighs eating that. That looked like that was all of Davis's ass and thighs that ate that. But at the same time, though, reverberations is a real thing. Shockwaves are a real thing. Just because the bump was all on Davis's ass and thighs, that doesn't mean it doesn't reverberate into Ospreay's neck and his spine.
This doctor should lose his license if he needs to just retire this kid. This is done.
So the gesture is now. The gesture from the doctor and now Paul Trace will have the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the physician at ringside, Dr. Michael Sampson, has stopped this match. Therefore, ruling Mark Davis.
Discovery, you can hear Dr. Sampson say he has no feeling in his arm.
Well, you hate to see it, but at the same time, you do kind of like to see it. The medical staff here protecting the competitors, making sure that everyone gets to fight another day. And if this match had continued, perhaps Will Ospreay would not.
I mean, this is just an unfortunate reality of our sport, Nigel. This is wait a second, Davis dragging Ospreay.
We're really doing post-match. Shit.
And this is the poison that has been dripped into the ear of Mark Davis by Don Callis.
Look at the arms dangled by the side here.
Wait a second. Yeah. Just Marina Shafir.
Oh my God! Look, that's the
entire Death Riders: John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta,
Whoop,
and
whoop.
Daniel Garcia.
Wait, so the Death Riders coming to the aid of Ospreay.
And Davis thinking better of this in the face of what would be Nigel overwhelming odds even for Davis.
What does this mean for Ospreay? John Moxley and the Death Riders don't have the most favorable relationship. Oh.
dragging Ospreay from the ring as Garcia and Yuta.
Doc Sampson back.
Water just really pushing Doc Sampson away as the Death Riders. Where are they taking Will Ospreay?
It doesn't look like it. Like they're carrying him off. Like basically they're carrying him through the crowd.
As far as Will Ospreay and the Death Riders are concerned, but fans coming up. Anticipated return to action of the former AEW World Champion Samoa Joe.
That's a little bit complicated because, like, they kind of sort of de facto turned babyface when Moxley got the Continental title. Right, because AEW, exactly. And then this whole storyline where when Ospreay came back, he went for revenge after them because of, they were the ones who took him out. And during this, every time he jumped them, they showed him mercy. Now they finally had the match between him and Moxley. It seems like like Lab Rat just said, it's going to turn into a respect thing. All right, a hard commercial break. I'm going to take a quick pee break. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Tony does kind of have a weird way of the way he books things is that a lot of times he ends up right back where he started. It was a fun show. Definitely a fun show. At least the parts I remember of it. Yeah, that right there. Whoever was it gave you that pile driver and then taking one from Jerry Lawler, and that night and day difference, that's the difference between good workers. Good workers and bad workers.
Tried to squash the spider, but that didn't work. So now I am going to rip off each one of her stubby little legs. And Triangle, you are both very lucky that Jamie isn't here tonight to help me stomp you both into a puddle of piss.
That's 2 belts.
Sorry about your darling dog. She's not here with me. But I was backstage muriéndome de ganas. I was dying to kick some annoying ass.
Yeah, a Lawler pile driver, safest one you'll ever take.
So I may not be a brawling bird, but if you'll have a god in your... That was easy. Well, Triangle, pick 2, and we will see you on Collision.
But crowd always pop for it.
How you say we're going to beat the piss out of you in Spanish? Les vamos a romper la madre. Yeah, she said.
Well, that's 2 belts on AEW. Wow. Only 2 belts. Because the Death Riders didn't have any belts with them when they came out earlier.
Former AEW World Champion.
Well,
He was working his way
have fun, Cody Chun.
a rematch with MJF and AEW. Still, his ascent was derailed by an injury during training this past January, Nigel. But I know you had a lengthy conversation.
I feel bad for this dude.
He feels better than 100%.
And no question about it, Samoa
Actually, no, I don't, because he gets to be on Dynamite.
Commanding and was in the history, certainly my generation. There wasn't a man in the locker room who didn't respect Samoa Joe. Well, it's very interesting. The lead for Hook, who has been trying to get
If we're grading on a curve, it actually has not been a bad Dynamite. Like it's been a digestible Dynamite. I'll say that.
Now that Samoa Joe has returned, really creates a lot of questions, as you mentioned, not just for the ops, but for the AEW World Championship title.
Like we've seen, like again, for AEW, matches are a bit shorter for the most part. We're seeing, like this is the second week in a row we've opened the show with in-ring promos. And we're seeing more like vignettes, character development, and more mic work.
just ahead of us right now. Gotta give Cody Chun some credit here. He's going right after big guy. But by the way, did a great job, I think, in the absence.
Yeah, absolutely. Way worse. Way worse. That's a good question. I don't know. Like they haven't really. I haven't heard any comment. I haven't seen any commentary clarifying or heard anything to clarify it. I think that's something we might see play out. We'll not sure.
One of the all-time greats, undoubtedly.
Looking to make up for lost time here, coming out of the gates, very aggressive against Cody Chun. And Cody, oh, look at this. Guys in the eyes. Cody is coming.
The only option should have. Even with the damage to the eye, Samoa Joe never made a high crossbody he couldn't walk the way out of.
Still saw that.
Oh, does he? Okay, I did not know that.
Samoa Joe is now Joe.
Ooh!
Turnbuckle, and now Joe could be on the verge of putting away his opponent.
That was a nasty head in the buckle spot.
Wide open. Good night. Muscle Buster, center of
Ooh, that's a tremendous investment. I need to look into that too. Ooh.
A successful return for the former AEW World
That
Champion.
oh, dude, now I'm already thinking of stopping at my local produce section and getting me some sweet potatoes and cutting up into fries. Whoop, whoop.
Samoa Joe looking better than ever. The former world champion, the former trios champ. One of the greats of all time.
And a man, Nigel, that is to any champion.
I have not heard anything about any official updates other than she was able to get up and walk out on her own and pop for the crowd.
Everyone's on board. Ahead of our main event tonight, let's take a look at the most memorable, most audacious moments of our new AEW World
Whoop,
Champion.
whoop. Yeah, so it looks like Joe and Hook are cool. So whoop, whoop. I mean, we could, but there's just something different about just getting it from an actual raw sweet potato. All right, later, Todd. Always good hanging with you, man. Whoop, whoop. Don't work too hard. Much love. Whoop, whoop. Yep. Just a one-night pop, a temporary dopamine hit that you forget about a few days later. Instead of creating a moment that lasts a lifetime, that you never forget about, without getting hurt. I still got a hard commercial break, so we need some more of this sandwich. Whoop, whoop. So I'm not sure how much longer this commercial break is. So let's see what they're saying over there in Xland or the Twitterverse. So this is something new. Yeah, I got this kind of like an Italian kind of sandwich. So I work at Papa John's, so we recently introduced these new oven baked sandwiches, but you don't have an Italian one. It's like, okay, you're a pizza place. Why would you not have an Italian sandwich? So what I did was I went to the grocery store, picked up some sliced salami. Haven't been able to find any capicola. Otherwise, I'd love, or mortadella. Add some oh, dude, add capicola and mortadella to that. Oh, dude. But anyway, if I can find some, I'll add some. But anyway, tonight I took some of our took some of the sandwich bread, or grabbed a loaf of sandwich bread, some more pepperoni, and then added that salami to it, and then ran that through the oven. And then once it came out, I took it home, and then air fried some bacon. And while I was air frying, I took some pepperoncinis from work home, sliced those up, and then added the bacon, added the pepperoncinis.
Chris. I did. I was just talking to him right now. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Zane. Whoop, whoop.
Eliminating us. It's never personal. It's just business.
So we got Chris Jericho working with the Hurt Syndicate. I like it. Whoop, whoop.
Some pretty significant reinforcements for Jericho in the form of the Hurt Syndicate.
Whoop, whoop.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and welcome the new
Dude, Gruss, I cannot tell you, like, how many, I would say about at least half of the orders we get order extra cups of garlic, at least one extra cup of garlic butter. About 40% to half orders, at least that I see, always order like at least one extra cup of garlic butter. Got a little bit of the bubbly. Woo, woo. I mean, to be fair, it is business. Like the stuff with the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand, it is business. And even Jericho said earlier, yeah, I might have people who like me. I might be able to find somebody who likes me, but I can find somebody who hates you. Dude, yeah, that garlic butter is legendary, pal. Oh, that's spicy. The Papa John's spicy garlic sauce, that's on another level. That's what I'd use for my crab legs. Three belts. We have only seen 3 belts tonight, boys, on AEW. Yeah, none of us winning that belt count.
This took everything. You know where I had my first match? Right here in Portland. I'm gonna say because this can all end in a matter of minutes when Tommaso Ciampa comes out here. But that's just the thing. It's just a 15-minute ride. I see what this championship does to people. It can grow their egos and they become something that they're not. But this isn't for me. This is for my parents that I helped retire. This is for my beautiful fiance that I met on the school bus. This is for the Sherpas that helped me on Mount Everest. And this is for all of you. 15-minute ride is over, and I.
You know what? To be fair, the fact that he, like, as they shoot, climb the top of Mount Everest, that is something you could use as something that makes him a believable champion. That is an actual shoot thing that Darby did that you could use to get him over as a believable champion. Yeah, as for real, this motherfucker climbed the top of Mount Everest.
No. Max, I'm not giving you a rematch until you put something on the line. Because unlike you, everyone in the back deserves a shot at this. And that's exactly what I'm going to do every single week. I'm going to put my body on the line until it gives out. Starts with Tommaso right now. So get your ass out of my ring.
Oh, like a rock. Yes, they did, and Ciampa did just kiss MJF.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 218 pounds, the Psycho Killer, Tommaso.
Tommaso Ciampa was laser focused on Darby Allin until MJF put his hands on the man who will challenge for the AEW World Championship.
Very bitter and infuriated MJF will neither get his child or an opportunity to win it back here. Make MJF a very vengeful man.
You know, he brought up earlier to MJF the fact that in Wrestle Kenny Omega on Dynasty 3 days later, he would go up against Darby Allin. He does have a point that, yes, there is. He did have to put the title on the line twice in the span of 3 days. But who gives a damn? He's an ass. Okay?
So what, Tony? Darby Allin had to wrestle Andrade El Idolo. He had his eardrum ruptured. I mean, Darby Allin went through exactly the same thing that MJF went through in the same span of time. But right now, Tommaso Ciampa getting the boot into the face. Darby answers.
Look at this. They're trying to end this one early.
Now he won it 4 in a row, if you'll recall.
All right, good start. I will say good start to the match. Like they're trying to play off of last week and do a coffin drop off the top. Oh, we got already coffin drop to the outside, and that's how he opened. Whoop, whoop. Oh, cheers, genitals. Whoop, whoop. Hard eyes, motherfucker.
Wow. We need to get the official, the doctor out here to double check on Darby.
Well, fans, we're going to step away from our main event for 90 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Tommaso Ciampa, Darby Allin, one-on-one for the richest prize in our sport, the AEW World Championship.
And after that impact, I saw a very concerned look on the face of Doc Samson, who's already had to stop one match this evening. Will Ospreay. We're not going to see a second time.
Ciampa with Darby Allin precariously perching on the barricade and a running knee strike to the side of the head.
Tommaso Ciampa, it's been talked about many times. Comes into AEW, his first match, he becomes the TNT champion. It happened on Collision. We were all there. But since that time, he has become more destructive, more violent.
We just hadn't seen it in AEW. Ciampa has proven over a long, dark, storied career what he is willing to do to get. We heard him earlier talk about his whole career, how he's being told what he's big enough, not strong enough, doesn't have the charisma. What he is a husband, a son, a father, a brother who has the passion to prove that glass ceilings.
Point Zane, whoop whoop. Get me standby match, pal.
Ciampa has the champion on the outside. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max. Our main event is underway. Darby Allin looking to make his first defense of the AEW World Championship, but the challenger, Tommaso Ciampa, a decided advantage. And Darby, Darby's face going into the frame of the ring.
At the right side of the head.
Lab Rat, you're never going to believe this. Bro, you're never going to believe this. 3. We are at 3 belts right now.
Tommaso Ciampa now. Darby hard into the barricade. Ciampa.
Let me go back and double check and remember what those 3 are. I know it's the World, the TNT, and I forgot what else.
Very cognizant of that.
How about your first world title defense against a man like Tommaso Ciampa? Oh, Ciampa!
Yeah, TNT was the first one.
Hung up. Here it is, shall we say.
Removing part of the.
Darby.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh, God.
What's he doing? Darby! Leaping from the ring post.
And who do we see here with the belt?
To the timekeeper's table.
Look at the distance covered and the impact made.
Persephone with the belt that she had. Yeah, Persephone had a CMLL belt. I'm not sure which one it is. Yeah, she was in the backstage segment. She had that, and then we have the AEW World Title. 3 belts.
So much.
Now, referee Bryce Remsburg giving the count to Tommaso Ciampa.
Dude, I think they're ribbing us now. Oh, you think we're gonna go up to 20? How about less than 5? How's that for your belt count? No, obviously they're not thinking that. I'm just goofing and having fun. You know what? That's a hell of a way to go to commercial break. Ciampa's busted open. They're both laying on the outside. We'll be right back. Well, picture, I should say.
Showing some viciousness there with the right hands to the head of Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, as they shoot, the only belts that we've seen is the AEW, the TNT title, the AEW World title, and the whatever CMLL belt that Persephone has. Point Zane, whoop whoop.
1 week from tonight, Dynamite returns to Fairfax, Virginia. Darby Allin,
Seriously, huge pop for that.
struggling to get back up to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa seizing on this opening.
One of my favorite episodes of The Simpsons, because that was the one with one of the staples of my childhood, the guest voice of the late great Jim Varney. Whoop whoop.
Actually tore it off, trying to prevent the Scorpion death drop by Darby.
Yeah, give me blood on camera, pal.
To do so.
Yeah, on the camera lens. Yes, on the camera lens.
Flinging that top turnbuckle now. The actual metal turnbuckle itself is exposed.
The steal is exposed, but Darby Allin pays it no mind. The ascent to the top. Ciampa again trying to roll out of the way of Darby Allin's coffin drop as the blood continues to pour from the challenger's head.
It took Darby 2 minutes and 14 seconds to win it a week ago, become the world champ. We all knew it wasn't going to be that quick against Tommaso Ciampa.
All right. Perhaps a moment of doubt.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, no.
You know I can disconnect all my joints at once? Watch.
Oh, once again. Now that bounce disrupted, Tony.
Yeah, that about
All right, sorry.
really upset Darby that time.
Doubt or indecision, but either way.
So we still got 13 minutes of this match left. I don't know. It's nothing really to talk about until we get to the finish. I'm just trying to run with what I can.
Ciampa took them. Oh, it wasn't down in Darby Allin's mind. He wanted to up the pace. He wanted to hit the coffin drop to the apron. But the time that it took him to come up with the idea was too long against a competitor the caliber of
Oh, yeah. No.
Continue to apply pressure.
That's a good question. I don't know.
The man who won a week ago. Oh, no.
Oh, that's going to try to
Psycho Driller!
Psycho Driller, otherwise known as a Kryptonite Crunch. Yeah, I'm sure as old as you are, Tommaso, and taking a bump like that to the outside where your spine hits the mat on the outside, yeah, I'm sure your spine can't be feeling too good right now. Especially like your tailbone, lower back area.
We talked earlier about the lengths that Tommaso Ciampa was willing to go. He already took out Mark Briscoe with something similar. Goodness. But that, and you can see Ciampa immediately writhing in agony. The impact to the left. Ciampa.
A very easy way for Tommaso.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where is Mark Briscoe? Yeah, you would think he would be a natural fit in this equation.
Of Matt at ringside enough to absorb that level of impact. And yes, Allen, the AEW World Champion.
Doctor, we've talked about that. Those mats are there primarily to prevent lacerations. Typically, the arena floors are cement, concrete. And Tommaso Ciampa now dragging.
He's got him beat. He's got him beat. Surely now.
Darby Allin.
Cover the man. Cover the man.
It's a likely spot, you're right. Also, obviously struggling as well.
Ciampa drapes the left arm over. And Darby foot off the ropes.
And the blood loss to Tommaso Ciampa meant that the challenger there couldn't capitalize quickly enough. And
I think the blood loss combined with the damage did to him.
Yeah, when it comes to, like, I'll say this much. I can say this as somebody who wrestled and also has genetically inherited the disease.
There's blood every freaking where. It's
And has inherited ankylosing spondylitis. Dude, back shit is nothing to fuck with. Especially lower spine tailbone.
Ciampa shaking his head, trying to get the blood out of his eyes, but Darby Allin showing his tenacity, fighting back. But Ciampa's going to have the advantage in this situation.
certainly perhaps the power advantage, but the will, the resilience, head-to-head contact, not good for either man.
Both men with a similar idea. They were looking for the crossbody, but colliding heads in midair. And remember, Darby had his head, his face catapulted into the steel of the ring frame.
Incredible.
Yeah, this is one of those matches that should be this should be the blow off to the build up program story between Ciampa and Darby at the main event of a pay-per-view. not a throwaway TV main event.
The challenger Ciampa has been opened up. He is losing copious amounts of blood.
Get me Dr. Doom, pal.
Significant punishment. And we see that psycho driller to the floor that has left both men.
Ain't nothing to fuck with, pal.
And a step slower, Nigel.
Half as short, twice as strong. Whoop, whoop.
Ciampa somehow picking up the pace. He rebounds. Well, this
You know what?
another example.
Speaking of Wu-Tang and the Hall of Fame,
The exposed turnbuckle, neither able to do so. Continues.
that's a good point. That is a good point, Zane. Whoop, whoop.
Arduous journey. The AEW World Champion Darby Allin took to finally reach the top of the mountain.
Yeah,
here
a little bit of hot
at
take here when it comes to Wu-Tang and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm with it. You know what? Wu-Tang absolutely belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Even though they were hip-hop, they embody the spirit of rock and roll.
No, Darby slips free. Combination from the champion. And look at that kid fight. And one, two, Ciampa escapes.
the eyes of Tommaso Ciampa stunned. Still alive, still in this match.
I think this title match represents all that AEW is all about, gentlemen. You can't get any finer world title match or violent world title.
Dude, a lot of blood lost there from Ciampa. Damn.
Wrestling.
Fans here in
Dude, if I'm Red Cross, I'm showing up at every AEW show wherever I can get to, wherever I can collect and get for free donations.
feet. But remember, the ropes slip.
Point Zane, whoop whoop.
Tommaso Ciampa, the sweat of both men. Darby Allin caught the drop. Now Ciampa was ready for it. And now Ciampa.
Looking for a rear naked choke. Doesn't have it in really deep. With the body scissors, though, he's going to give him the better opportunity to get it, to sink it in. And now it is. Over the legs unhooked.
Darby reverses. Ciampa forced to abandon ship. And now Darby into the corner. Oh, the back of his head. Darby's head just struck the exposed steel. Now Ciampa the knee strike. We got a new champ. 1, 2, 3, no!
I didn't think anyone could get out of that.
First to the back of the head of the steel, then the knee of Ciampa.
Yeah, probably like a picture in picture.
His first shot, almost doing the same thing with the world title.
Wants to make it a certainty. Tommaso.
Lightning can strike twice. Cover.
2, 3, Darby.
Look at the face of Tommaso. He did not believe it. 2 fingers up. Twice. He's right. He hit him.
Darby Allin. We've seen it, Tony, throughout his AEW career. If we didn't know any better, we would say this man is inhuman.
An amazing match. 2 amazing competitors.
I'm going to put the house on that. Oh, but wait a second.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh. Using Darby Allin's own hold.
The Scorpion Deathlock. The submission pat down to
Whoop, whoop.
And now Darby is going to show Ciampa how it's done. He turns it over. The reversal.
damage to the hip from the Psycho Driller has got to be absolutely unbearable. Ciampa attempting to make the crawl.
Points now, so whoop.
Ciampa on the verge, he's wavering. He's trying to stay alive. Darby sitting on it.
Back even just there. He goes Darby. Ripping. Bad angle. Ciampa. Ciampa was reaching for the ropes. Darby once again. Adjust the position.
Wow, he might actually be going to a no, maybe no overrun tonight. Damn.
Performance by champion and challenger alike, but Darby Allin able to outlast the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa, but at what cost?
An amazing match. An amazing night.
All right, unless we see any swerves or any changes, final bell count tonight, 3. Which is a record low for AEW, I believe. I need to put the tweet out real quick.
But ultimately, I believe it proved to be his undoing.
Certainly looked to be the case, but this, the epitome of AEW, of pro wrestling, 2 men, 1 title, they left it all in the ring.
And it's obvious to bring up a good point because Tommaso was favoring his lower back in that Psycho Thriller, and it was the lower back on the Scorpion. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Darby Allin extends the hand.
All right.
These 2 men went through hell tonight, and Darby Allin emerged as still the AEW World Champion. He has vowed to defend the title against anyone and everyone, to ride this thing until the wheels fall off.
Oh, we heard what Brody said earlier.
Hear what he says now.
I know his promo setting up with Brody and Darby.
Serious when I said that I'm proud of you. We have spent countless nights talking about moments just like this. I just talked to Tony Khan, and with your permission, next week, Darby Allin, Brody King for the AEW World Title.
Next week, Darby and Brody. Whoop, whoop.
Darby Allin accepting the challenge from Brody King. For 1 week from tonight, live on TBS and HBO Max. The ride continues for Darby Allin, but for how long when he runs into a brick wall named Brody King? And MJF will challenge the Jet, Kevin Knight, for the championship 1 week from tonight, fans.
This may have been the first time we've seen an actual 2-hour Dynamite, no overrun. Well, yeah, plus MJF has his contractually obligated title rematch. So we'll have to see where this goes. Tune in next week at Dynamite. Whoop whoop. All right, so that is going to be it for us tonight. Our official bell count for tonight was 3. Seriously, 3. The TNT title, the AEW World title, and whatever CMLL belt that Persephone has. Seriously, 3 belts tonight. Whoop whoop. All righty, so yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging and chilling tonight. All right, for the rest of this week, tomorrow we have the Friday Locker Room. We have the JCW Lunacy and TNA Impact watch-alongs. And then on Friday, we have the SmackDown watch along and bell count. And then Saturday, we have HMG Insanity followed up with a AAA watch along. And then on Sunday, we have The Wreckage followed up with HMG After Dark. We're going to be finishing off season 12 of Trailer Park Boys. And if season 13 has dropped by then, we might do episode 1. We'll probably do episode 1. We'll see. And then Monday, we have the Monday Locker Room, the Raw watch along, the Impact Attack. And then on Tuesday, we have This Week in WWE. We have Hitting the Marks. We have the A Show. We have the Late Start NXT watch along. We have the Wednesday Locker Room. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell so you know when we go live and we're ready to go. And we got stuff going for you. And also, we're also on Patreon, patreon.com/Hami and Media Group. Lots of great exclusive content over there. And, of course, check out our friends over on youtube.com/TheVinceRusso. A lot of great stuff, a lot of great content over there. And also their Patreon, patreon.com/RussoTWC, where you can catch all the great brand content like Castrating the Marks, the Raw SmackDown review, Master Shoe Theater, and Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Head. And if you don't watch the best, most entertaining and most fun weekly episodic wrestling TV show of the week, well, that's JCW Lunacy. You can catch that every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, at youtube.com/Psychopathic Records. And just to clarify for our watch alongs and how we do Thursday nights, we do our watch along at 8. We start our watch along at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. An hour after Lunacy's already started airing, we watch the first hour of Lunacy, and then once Impact airs, we watch that. Or TNA Impact airs, we watch that. And then once Impact's over, we finish off whatever's left of Lunacy after that. And also, as always, you can catch me on Twitter, as the kids call it these days, the X at LG Brandon Whoop. I'm also on Twitch, twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop, where I'll be in about 25 to 30 minutes. We're going to be doing some Final Fantasy VIII. Hope to see you over there. If not, have a great rest of your night. And hope to see you on the other HMG shows. And if not, have a great rest of your week and great weekend. And much love. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all. Yeet, yeet.